Love is patient. Love is kind. Love protects. Love always trusts. Love always hopes. Love never fails. Amazing love.
Welcome, Christ TV viewers, to yet another program, Amazing Love. In this wonderful program, we explore the great charity work that is being done by Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa. Charity work can only be charity work unless it is accompanied by love. In today's program, we'll be talking to Mrs. Garwe as she takes us down the path of the journey of her life and how she's experienced this amazing love. How are you, Mrs. Garwe?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you tell us, who is Mrs. Garwe? Tell us about yourself.
My name is Spelile Garwe, age 51 years. I was born in a family of 8. I'm the 5th born. I was married to a man. I have two kids. I divorced and I was involved in a married man. Take me to Matapi hostel. I live in a one room with a wife. So we share a public toilet. You know, Matapi is a dirty place. Then after that, I was, the life is not good on my side. I was suffering. I didn't know God that time. That is Pelile Garwe.
You were saying you left your husband and went to live with another man who already had a wife, and you had to stay with him.
Yes,
with the wife.
Yes.
Did you have children from your husband, your first husband?
Yes, 2, a boy and a girl.
So what was your life like as you were living with this next man who had his wife already?
Because they've got money, that one is a businessman. You know, we blacks, if you've got, someone who's got money, you follow that cash. You can manage to buy everything you want, but that is not marriage. You are in a torment place because you are not free because it's not your husband. That's bad.
How were you living with his wife? What was the relationship like?
The wife, I can explain, is she used to stay in the rural area. She said, we can't share one room. Then she go to rural area and stay there. Then me, I stay with my kids in that one room.
Your children were going to school?
At that time was, they are very small, in primary school at that time.
And were you managing to take care of your kids, send them to school?
Because the father was there that time.
So their father, do you mean your first husband?
No, the second one.
He is the father of those 2 children?
Yeah.
And what happened to your children with the first husband?
The first husband, we didn't communicate or do anything because you don't want to take care of those first ones. Because in the first husband, I have 2 kids. And in the second one, I've got 2 kids also. So this second one, take care of the first ones. Take them to school, do everything because she loved me.
So were you going to church then? Were you in business? What were you doing with your life?
I go to South Africa. I go to make sales, but I think it's 19 years. But I didn't do anything tangible.
What were you selling in South Africa?
I sell tablecloth, socks.
Your relationship with this second husband, how was it?
He tried to make me to make more in the business, but it didn't work. I don't know what's that. Because I just go every month to South Africa to make sales, come back, but it's not working. I don't know. 19 years, but I don't have nothing.
So you stayed with this married man for how many years?
12 to 13 years, somewhere there.
With the second husband, are you still together with him?
No, he passed away.
And after he passed away, can you tell us about your life then?
If you are a widow, you suffer because no rent in that room, no food with the kids, no school fees. At the school, the headmaster knows if they touch their register, they know Philip didn't pay school fees, Chantel didn't pay school fees because I can't manage. I'm suffering that time. So I can't pay school fees. When they come back home, no food, no clothing. We are suffering. I don't know. How can I explain that suffering when that husband passed away as a widow?
And his relatives did not leave anything for you, an estate, some money, some business?
Nothing, because they said if the husband was alive, that husband loves me too much, so they want me to suffer. He wrote a will, but that will doesn't work in High Court. I don't know. Because they've got grinding me, we said Philip must take over, but nothing works.
You were not able to inherit anything?
Anything. They've got their son. He take over. He said, no, this wife of my father, it's a boyfriend wrote this will. It's not my father's will. I don't know. But the lawyer was there and everything was there. But that will doesn't work until today. They've got buildings and grinding mill. The will, they say it must be for Philip, but it doesn't work until today.
So what did you do? How were you surviving? Apart from going to South Africa, what else did you do to make sure that there was food on the table, your children were surviving?
I suffer. I've got my brother. He used to give me, if I see I don't have anything, I go to my brother, live in Matapi. They can give me meal to cook with the kids. But sometimes we sleep without eating.
So can you tell us, what was the point of transformation in your life? What changed your life?
That time I wasn't born again. My life changed while I met Mama. While I was in UFIC church, that's life changed.
Amazing. Viewers, please stay with us. We'll take a short break. When we come back, Miss Garo will tell us fully what happened when she met the prophets of God. Stay with us.
Amazing love.